Hey fellow gamers, ready to check out the ASUS ROG Strix G16 with the jaw-dropping specs and the design that exudes confidence. The beast is ready to take on anything you throw at it. First off, the laptop looks like it was designed by a futuristic warrior. The ROG logo glows with the intensity of 1000 RGB LEDs. It's not just for the show. This bad boy is built to last with a mix of metal and high quality plastic. Weighing in at 2.3 kilograms, which is about 5.07 pounds, it's not exactly a featherlight, but hey, it's a gaming powerhouse, not a dainty ultrabook. Let's talk about the screen. It's a 16-inch 2.5K 2560 by 1600 Nebula display with a 240 Hz refresh rate and 3 milliseconds response time. The display is 16:10 panel with a peak brightness of 500 nits, covering 100% of DCI-P3 color gamut, ensuring cinema quality colors perfect for gaming and content creation. Additionally, the displays support adaptive sync technology, synchronizing refresh rate with the GPU's frame rate for a smoother experience. The keyboard, RGB all the way. Customize those colors to match your mood or your game. Feeling stealthy? Go dark. Feeling fabulous? Go rainbow! The keys have a comfy 1.8mm travel distance, making them perfect for both frantic firefights and late-night typing rants. The touchpad is precise and responsive, but let's be real, you're going to plug in mouse anyway. Let's see what is under the hood. This laptop is like having a race car engine in your pocket. The Intel Core i9 14th generation processor teams up with the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4070 GPU, making a dynamic duo that Batman and Robin would envy. With 16 gig of DDR5 RAM and 1 terabyte of PCIe 4.0 SSD, it's like having a supercharged brain and a lightning fast reflex system. Load times? Barely there. Frame rates? Smooth as silk. So now let's talk about thermal performance. The ASUS ROG Strix G16 features an advanced cooling system with multiple heat pipes and high-performance fans. During extensive gaming sessions, the laptop remains cool to the touch, with the GPU temperatures averaging around 75 to 80 Celsius. This effective cooling ensures that the laptop performs at the best without thermal throttling. Adobe performance. The ASUS ROG is also an excellent choice for designers, video editors, and 3D artists. Its powerful processor combined with the RTX 4070 delivers outstanding performance. 4K video preview in Adobe Premiere runs almost lag-free, and After Effects performs exceptionally well too. However, for even better performance and testing, I'd recommend upgrading the RAM to 32 or 64 gig. After all, 16 gig of RAM in 2024 is starting to feel a bit outdated. Playing games on this thing feels like cheating. The RTX 4070's ray tracing and DLSS capabilities makes everything looks insanely good. Plus, with adaptive sync, screen tearing is a thing of the past. Just remember to mute the fan nose. It sounds like a jet engine taking off, but that's just the laptop saying I'm doing my best. Audio. The dual speakers with the Dolby Atmos sounds like they were tuned by angels. Every gunshot, every explosion, every footstep sounds like crisp and clear. Sure, the bass isn't as booming as a nightclub, but who needs that when you got enemies to frag and dragons to slay? Let's talk about the battery life. Let's be honest, this beast isn't going to win any endurance races. With a 90-watt battery, you'll get about 4 to 5 hours of moderate use, enough for a couple of movies or a good chunk of work. But when you're gaming, expect it to last about as long as snow cone in the Sahara Desert, around 2, maybe 3 hours tops. Keep that charger handy, folks. Connectivity, ports, and more ports. This laptop has enough connectivity options to make a Swiss Army knife jealous. 3 USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type A ports, a USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type C port with a Thunderbolt 4 support, HDMI 2.1, RJ45 Ethernet, a 3.5mm audio jack, and Wi-Fi 6E and Bluetooth 5.2? Check and check. Plug in all the things and game on. Few disadvantages I would like to mention. Battery life. It's like a caffeinated sprinter, fast but needs frequent breaks. Fan noise. When the action heats up, so does the fan. It's loud, but hey, it's just enthusiastic. Weight at 2.3 kilograms, it's not a feather light, but think of it as workout while gaming. In conclusion, ASUS ROG Strix G16 is a gaming laptop that is ready to conquer. It's powerful, flashy, and has specs to back up its swagger. Sure, it's got some quirks, battery life, and fan noise. We're looking at you. But for gamers who want performance and style, this laptop is a top contender. The high refresh rate, color accuracy display further cements its status as a top-tier gaming laptop, ensuring an immersive and responsive gaming experience. So gear up, plug in, and get ready to dominate the gaming world. And now, as always, let's together take this laptop apart to see what we can upgrade, replace, or repair. So stay tuned. Let's go! Alright, as always, we're gonna be starting from the bottom side of the laptop and carefully pull all the screws out. Make sure not to lose them because they are pretty tiny. The best part about this laptop is that all the screws are exposed, so there are no hidden screws, no need to remove any rubber feet. Once I pulled all the screws out, I'm gonna be using my pry tool. Just select any random corner, as you can see here, and just try sticking in the pry tool and carefully work your way out and detach the bottom case, and it pops like a butter. Here it is, man. Look at this beauty here. The 14th generation, they do kind of things different here. Actually, the first time that I see here, there are 3 cooling fans, so that is pretty awesome just for the reason of cooling the device out. There are only one SSD slot. There are 2 slots for memory RAM, and another good part is that Wi-Fi card is detachable as well, so if in case you need to replace it or upgrade it. Pretty much all the ports are located on the motherboard except 2 USB ports. On the right side of the laptop, as you can see, there is a daughter board which is connected by ribbon. So once you disconnect it, it's pretty easy to repair. Again, to remove the battery, there's only few screws that you would need to pull out in order to replace it. If you are replacing the heatsink, as you can see, it's a pretty large heatsink. Always make sure to take a picture of the thermal paste and thermal pads to reapply them back for the new install. Otherwise, your motherboard might overheat and might be some damage.